Before we move on to the draft, let's do a little Lamar. I want to take a look at some of these numbers. And if you have any more of the numbers, Tone, okay? Lamar has a $260 million contract. Again, $55 million, $260. I mean, you're going to have razor-thin differences. I think even Herbert and Burrow. Actually, you see these contracts? Here's what I would tell you. If I'm Justin Herbert and I'm Joe Burrow, I'm pissed off they didn't get 300. Because now Mike Brown, the owner of the Bengals, and Spanos are going to go like this. Well, wait, the market is 260. It's not 300. Now, the guaranteed money, I would say this. Herbert's probably going to get 190, and Burrow will probably get 197.5, some shit like that. So basically, Jalen Hurts set the market. You should be kissing that guy's ass in a way. Because now you have two dudes that have pretty much signed the same contract. Now, I would like to know what the cap hits are going to be for Baltimore. And if they constructed it the same way. Because here's the difference. And as Tone tells me it's 185, it's not so much that Jalen Hurts is also getting like $160 million inside, or 170 in guarantees. It's how they structured it. They front-ended it. I wonder if Baltimore front-ended it. I wonder if Baltimore gave him the no exclusive or the no trade. Was that part of it? I do believe they're probably going to trade the 22nd pick tonight for DeAndre Hopkins. Remember I said that? Or they're probably going to draft potentially the TCU wide receiver at 22. They're going to get him a wideout and put him on the other end of Odell Beckham. To me, to get more production out of Beckham, I think you make the DeAndre Hopkins move. And Hopkins has already said he's willing to restructure and redo his contract. What does that mean? Well, he would pull a Slay. Maybe take a couple $1 million less in base, as long as you're getting a guaranteed signing bonus. The players are going to, they want the actual money in their bank. Telling me you're going to pay me, like, get this. Next year, you know the Jets have to pay Aaron Rodgers $107 million. You don't think they're going to try to restructure that and defer some of that money out? They have to. $107 million next year. So when somebody asks the question, is Aaron Rodgers going to play ball next year? Well, if he doesn't, he forfeits $107 million. I don't believe he's forfeiting anything. Word is, once the Hurts contract got done, the Ravens just offered Lamar a little more and a bit on it. More details yet to be released. Obviously, too, the NFL Players Association has to take a look at the contract, too, and make sure. And remember, I think it's 3 days that they have to deposit a lot of the money on what they've structured when it comes to the signing bonus. So he is now making, what is it, $55 million per? Does that number come out to that? Is that what that is, Tone? $55 million? So he's making $4 million more than Jalen. $52 million? Yeah. Watch this. Herbert's going to be 53, and Burrow's going to be 54. That's how this is going to go. Personally, Lamar and Jalen brought down the price, I think, of what I thought he was going to get 60, Burrow. Burrow's nowhere going to get 60. Not a chance. And now, if you're the Chiefs, you feel comfortable redoing contracts now. Because what is he making? 43? 42 million? They're going to clearly redo his contract. I'm talking Patrick Mahomes now. So I wonder how much collusion went in on this. Because right now, there's no question. Once Jalen Hurts put that $51 million, 170 guaranteed, 255 deal, and then you saw the cap hit numbers, and you saw how friendly those deals were, as long as you're going to give those contracts to players, like Jalen's contract, get this, what turned out to be what turned out to be the reality here? Check this out. The contract that set the market wasn't Watson's contract. It was Jalen Hurts's. Jalen Hurts' contract set the market. Watson will now forever be a one of. He'll forever be a one of. If Mahomes gets a bump in pay, $60 million may not be a far cry. No, I think because it's going to go like this. Lamar got 51. Basically, wait a minute. Lamar's making the same. Oh, he's making 52. He's making $1 million more than Jalen. So in my book, he's making the same. He's making the same. Herbert will probably be 53. And the question is, what does Burrow want to hold out for? 55? Because he's going to dictate what the Chiefs are going to pay Mahomes. If he goes to 54, they'll probably give Mahomes $55 million. These owners they're not going to let the market get out of hand. That's why you see these small increments now. 49, 50, 46.1, 51, 52. All the owners are not going to. Jimmy Haslam is the guy that kind of upset the market, but they're ignoring that deal now. Nobody will ever get that deal ever again. That deal is done. And because what did we say? You had to bribe him to go to Cleveland. He was never going to go to Cleveland. And personally for me, I think if you're one of those teams like this, Cleveland, Carolina, the Jets, you got to bribe players to go. I think you got to bribe them. Shit, I think you got to bribe people to play in Cincinnati. That's why they may pay him big money. And they may up it more. There's certain places you don't have to bribe people to come and play. You don't have to bribe anybody to play in Philly. Why? It's a great organization. Ownership wants to win. They're committed to winning. They got a general manager who will do whatever it takes to win. And he looks at premium positions. Okay? That's how you want to go to places like that. Like, here are the great organizations, in my opinion. Today, by the way, I don't think New England is. Are you clamoring to go play for Bill Belichick right now? No. Bill Belichick doesn't give me a chance to win. Tom Brady did. He doesn't give me the chance to win. He's proving it. He doesn't give me the chance to win. You know what Howie Roseman's showing me? Well, you got to the Super Bowl with McNabb. You got to Super Bowl with two-headed monster in Foles and Wentz. And now you got to a Super Bowl with Jalen Hurts. My opinion, they're committed to winning, no matter who it is, no matter who the coach is. You went from Andy Reid, Doug Peterson to Nick Sirianni. Nothing's changed. The organization's the same. That's what you want, in my opinion, when you're looking to go to a place and play. Seattle's got a turnover in ownership, so that's kind of a little bit up in the air, but they still got Pete Carroll. For how long? He's 71. Weapon goes, Joe Burrow is going to have to wear a ski mask for his offer. That's for damn sure, man. You're going to have to get that zipper off that Mike Brown wallet. I don't think Green Bay is that great an organization. I think they got lucky with two Hall of Fame quarterbacks. By the way, if Gutekunst shows me with Murphy that they can take another team to a Super Bowl with Jordan Love, then I'll take it back. I think Baltimore's a good organization. Baltimore here, getting this deal done, okay, going out and getting Odell Beckham. I believe tonight DeAndre Hopkins is a Raven. I believe he's a Raven tonight. If not, they draft a wideout because they just spent $52 million on Lamar. Okay? Baltimore's a great organization. The Jets are starting to roll into something, but you got to give me a couple more years. I think the Bucs have shown it. Bucs with Jason Light, I think that's a good organization. Man, Pittsburgh is a good organization. Hey, you listen to Jet fans? Jet fans, man, I'll tell you what, man, they think the Lombardi's already going up Madison Avenue, man. The The Jet fan already thinks he's like going through the Canyon of Heroes. Oh, yeah! We got Aaron! We got Mr. Pothead! Yeah! And these guys, you would think they're down the Canyon of Heroes. And there's Fireman Ed banging on his head. I mean, at least when you win in Philly, you're crashing beer cans against your skull, greasing poles so no one gets killed, and you're lifting Lombardis. You're not lifting George Halas trophies. You're lifting Lombardi trophies. These guys are lifting their skirts. I'm kidding. That's for another conversation. The Jet. Hey, wait a minute, Yale. The Jets. Really? Okay. The Jets. The NFL's punching bag. The Jets.